In the meantime, friends, while others are joining, can those members who are online, can they confirm whether they are a practitioner or a student? You can type your inputs in the chat box if you don't want to speak. What about others, friends? Anu ma'am is a practitioner. Dr. Archana is also a practitioner. Okay, we have mostly practitioner here. One intern is there. Bharati ma'am is not practicing. Okay, fine. So I think, friends, we are good to start with. Those people who are unable to attend it live, for them, we will be sharing this audio recording once this session is over. Now, see, friends, I'll keep it very short and crisp because we have to conclude in 40 minutes. I think already 10 minutes are already over. So, regarding the application, its functionalities, how it is going to work, what are the functionalities it has, what you are supposed to do, how you are supposed to log in, all these things has been basically created in the form of a video, which we will be, yesterday we had already shared that. So, after today's session, we will again share that video again for those members who have not seen yesterday's link. Now, coming back to some details, giving as far as this project is concerned, friends, keep in mind that this project is an attempt that we are making here to promote classical homeopathy. Now, you all know that where we stand today, being a homeopath, whatever privilege and whatever dignity that we are supposed to get, unfortunately, majority of cases we are not getting it. We are, even despite surviving for 200 years, even still today we are facing a lot of critics and allegations. The people who criticize us, they say that homeopathy is a placebo therapy. They say that we don't have a scientific base. The results that we claim are nothing but placebo effects. But it is high time to show to them that, friends, it's not a placebo therapy. We definitely have a scientific base and we can give results on a consistent basis. So for giving that results on a consistent basis, we have to go back to the teachings of Arjuna and philosophy. Whatever modification we do in the form of modernization or modern homeopathy is not going to work out. If we want to achieve that consistency, we have to go back to the teachings of Hahnemann and the philosophy by Kant. So this project is an attempt to bring together all those quality members who really want to do something extraordinary in their lives. Of course, if you are engaged in dispensing the patents, tonics, tinctures, multiple combination products, and taking 30%, 25% commission from the pharma company, and you are happy to survive, nothing can be done. But this platform is for those people who want to do something extraordinary in their life. They want to achieve something bigger than what others are achieving. So homeopathy definitely has that potential to give us or to help us achieve those goals, provided we dedicate some time to learn the things first in a proper way and then implement it at the ground level. So in this project, what we are going to do is that all those members who are interested to join us, we are going to give them an extensive 2 months training, mostly based on the clinical part. So there we will be discussing the basics that we need to understand. What are the basics? What are wrong methodologies? Which is the correct methodology? How we have to apply? How we have to reach at the simillimum? So in these 2 months, right from case taking till reaching at the simillimum, we will be giving a complete training. There will be a 45 minutes class Monday to Friday in the evening. That class will be conducted in our application. So once this training period is over, all the joint members will be added into our doctors panel. So once they are added into our doctors panel, they can sit at the comfort level of their home and they can start earning handsomely. Now this project is ideally for those people, friends, who are not practicing as of now, and especially those ladies or housewives who are not able to set up their practice because of one or the other personal reasons. Sometimes there may be small kids at their home, which is preventing them to be uh, which is preventing them from getting engaged into complete on practice. or sometimes the husbands have some transferable jobs, or sometimes some other responsibilities, parents to take care of, in-laws to take care of. So despite having that intention to practice, they are not able to set up their practice. So this platform will provide them an opportunity to sit at the comfort level of their home and practice as and when they are free. The moment they are free, they can come online and they will get their cases. So if they can pre-decide that, okay, during the daytime, this is the time when I get free time, so they can set their timing accordingly in our application, and we will be giving them the patients. And those members who are in the final year, those who are interns right now, or those who are just started their practice, for them this will be an additional advantage. It's not an easy task, friends, to set up a new clinic and to get flourished. Friends, those people who are not speaking, please kindly keep on mute. So for a beginner, it is not easy to get flourished at ground level, friends. In every now every corner there is one or the other clinic. So in such a situation, when you are setting up a new clinic with a lot of investments, you have to put in at least 4 or 3 or 4 lakhs minimum to set up a medium clinic. If you want to set up a big luxurious clinic, the expense is much more. But despite putting in such big investments, there is no guarantee that from day one you will get patients. It will take 3 or 4 years for you to make a impression there and start getting regular patients. So that in itself is a big challenge for the beginners, because again financial crisis or crunches may affect them. So this platform will help them also to set up their clinic with absolutely zero investment. And zero investment in the sense, they don't have to set up their clinic, they don't have to buy medicines, they don't have to pay for the maintenance bills, rent, and nothing has to be paid. They can sit at their comfort of their home, and they can start consulting the patient which we will be referring to them. The only condition will be that they have to follow the classical approach, the 2 months training that we will be giving you. They have to work out that case in the same way, because we are planning to take near about 600 700 members together, friends. And unless we don't have a common methodology, unless we don't have a common understanding, it will be difficult for us to continue as a unit. So unity is one thing that we have to maintain here. At the same time, we also have to ensure that we are doing justice to the patient with consistent results. So for that, if you don't know absolutely no issues, this 2 months training will be more than good enough, more than good for you to learn how to select the simulum, or how to take the case, or what you are supposed to do. So this 2 month training will mostly be based on the clinical aspects, right from case taking till report transition and selection of simulum. Now, coming back to the practitioners who are already set up their practice, who are well flourished, it will be, this platform will be a boost for them to have some extra revenue. And whenever they are free, whenever they have free time, they can consult our patients which we will be referring them, and they will be paid for that. As far as the payment is concerned, friends, for every new case that you will be taking, for every new case that you will be taking through our platform, we will be paying you 500 rupees for that new case taking. And when the patient will come for the follow-up, for each follow-up also you will be paid 500 rupees. So for taking the case 500 rupees, and for taking the follow-up 500 rupees. So just in case, if you are willing to take 4 new cases a day, so your revenue will be 2000 per day. So in that way, if you are working for the whole month, your revenue will start from 50 to 60,000 per month. Don't worry as to where the patients are going to come from. It is my headache. And the day you feel that you are not getting enough patients, you can decide to leave. And when you, if you decide to leave, then whatever deposit we are taking from you, that will be completely refunded. So as far as giving patients is concerned, it is my headache. I'll ensure that each and every doctor who is online is getting enough patients. But being a classical homeopath, friends, I practically feel that it is not possible for you to handle more than 5 or 6 new cases a day. So that will be more than enough. So that is my assurance and guarantee that if you have time to spend on this platform, you will get your patients. And there is no need to feel that, friends, I don't know how the classical approach works. Friends, those who are not speaking, please keep on mute. It creates disturbance. मैम म्यूट कर दीजिए ना सबको. If you don't know how to practice classical homeopathy, if you don't know how to give LM potencies, if you don't know how to select the simulum, absolutely no issues. As I said, this 2 months training will be more than good for you. Now, even if in case you are going wrong, there is no issues, friends, because there will be a big team that will be helping you to correct you if at all you are going wrong. Now, as far as the final year students are concerned, and interns are concerned, they may feel that they have not got their degree yet. Then how can they can see the patient? Keep in mind, friends, for these interns and the PGs, sorry, final year students, whenever they are taking a case, that case will be monitored by a senior member, and the prescription will go on the letterhead of my name. So they are just taking the case. The case will be monitored and analyzed by a senior member, the presence of these final year students or the intern who are taken the case, so that they can parallelly learn how to take a case. And of course, definitely they will be paid for that, because they are the person who are taking the case. So they will be definitely paid for that. So we are not hiring you as a doctor in this platform, the final year students and the interns. We are hiring you. We are taking you as a trainees, because you are basically we are giving you clinical training. And whenever the final year students and interns are supposed to take a case, another senior doctor will be monitoring the case taking, so that there is no mistake happening from the students end. So no need to worry about it. Next is the friends, the revenue part. And now what we have, see, I'm sure that each and किसका माइक ऑन है फ्रेंड्स, हम कितने रिमाइंडर्स चाहिए?
कैसे हो? बोल मुझको ले बाबू सामान वाले और
मैम सबका प्लीज म्यूट कीजिए ना.
आएगी बुआ भी आएगी थोड़ी देर में ना.
Megha ma'am, your mic is on. If you are not focusing on this discussion, please leave or keep the mic on mute.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Yes,
are the
ma'am.
host. You are the host now. You can mute from your end.
Acha, okay, fine. So, okay, fine, ma'am. Okay, so as far as the payment will be concerned, friends, we are launching this project with a unique concept. Now we are claiming to the people that we are going to go to the media and we, sorry, no, we are going to go, we are basically going to go to the ground level and claim that we can completely cure any chronic cases which is basically curable, for which the allopathic medications or the allopathic system doesn't have any permanent solution. We can completely cure those conditions, and that too within 1 year. That is the assurance with which we are going to the ground level. And one more unique thing is that we are going to give free medication to the patient for the first 2 months. I'll give a chance to ask the doubts, ma'am. Just wait. So first 2 months, there will be no consultation charges from the taken from the patient, and there will be no this medicine charges taken from the patient. We will only be taking the courier charges for sending the medicines to them. After the first 2 months, if the patient is happy, there is an improvement, and the patient wants to continue, then from the third month onwards, we will be charging from the patient. So all those members who will be joining, their revenue will start from the third month of getting added into the doctors panel. So let me be very clear with that. Now July 5th of July we are starting the new batch. July and August will go in training. So you will be added into the doctors panel in the month of September. So September and October we will be giving free consultation, and from November onwards your payment will start. From November onwards it will come every month regularly, depending on how many new cases you are taking per month and how many follow-ups you are taking. So as I said, if you are willing to take at least 4 new cases a day, your revenue will start from the first month with 60,000 minimum, 50 to 60,000. Then after every month, depending on how many new cases you are taking in the next month and how many follow-ups you are taking, your revenue will keep on increasing. There is no compulsion that you have to take this many cases. There is no bond that you have to be with our platform for so many days or so. It's completely freedom will be yours. If you are busy, you have some engagement which is pre-scheduled, you cannot be online, it is completely your privilege. But if you have already confirmed an appointment, and you feel that you will not be able to take the case, then you please, if you have already confirmed the appointment and you are not in a position to take the case, please inform the panel of the admin panel, so that that case can be diverted, rescheduled, or given to some other doctor. So there will be complete freedom for you to practice, friends. There is no obligation from our end, there is no compulsion from our end. Only compulsion is that you have to follow strictly the classical approach for which you will be given the training. So this is the core idea of this project, friends. And whatever we are doing is that, friends, is completely legal. We have got all the licenses, and we have our company registered under the name Heal Skill Private Limited. It is registered in the Mangalore where I stay, and we have got the license to deliver medical services, healthcare services pan India, and also to dispense the medicine. So no need to worry about the legal aspect of it. We have completely got all the documents required to give this online consultation. And see friends, as far as dispatching of the medicine is concerned, you don't have to send the medicines to the patient. You have to just work out the case. You have to submit which remedy you want to give to the patient. The medicines will be sent from our end. We will be having tie up with your four laboratories, sorry, pharmaceutical companies, not homeo pharmacies rather, in the four different parts of India, and whichever is the nearest location, from there the medicines will be dispatched immediately on the same day, or from in the by the next day the medicines will be dispatched to the patient, so that within 2 or 3 days they will get the medicine. Follow up, it is important for you to take the follow up on time. As I said in the beginning, you will be paid for the follow up also, but in case you are not available to take the follow up, then you can ask any of your other doctor to do that for you. But again, when if the other doctor is taking the follow up, the payment of that follow up will go to that doctor, and it will not come to you. So this is basically the whole idea about this project. And friends, even before the patient starts talking to the doctor, we are taking a consent from the doctor. A digital consent will be taken, claiming that the patient is aware that the case is going to get recorded, and the recording will be shared for learning purpose in our platform after removing the identity. So that will be done, friends. And the moment the patient will start speaking to you, everything is going to get recorded. Whether you are doing audio conference or whether you are doing video conference, it doesn't matter. It is going to get automatically recorded, and that recording will be available to you. So for example, Adira ma'am is taking one case. So the recording of that case will be available or visible only to Adira ma'am and to the super admin, which is me. So for I can see that case and Adira ma'am see can case. Others won't be able to see that case unless Adira ma'am decides to share that with others. If Adira ma'am needs any help to sort out that case, she is not able to find the simulum and she wants the help of some other doctor, then she can share that recording with others. Otherwise, that recording will be exclusively available for that particular doctor only. So you need not worry. Complete privacy will be maintained, and as and when required, if you need any help, as and when if you need any help, then that help will be provided from our end. Whether it may be in terms of taking the case, analyzing, finding the rubrics, or selecting the simulation. If you feel that you are not sure, take the help from somebody, senior doctor, so that we are able to give consistent results at low ground level. So this is the whole idea about of this project range, and all those cases that we will be getting recorded, those will be discussed in our online platforms, so that even the beginners, the students can also learn how to convert the rubrics, language of the patient into rubrics, how to take the case, how to analyze it. So each and everything, even they can learn by seeing it. So it will be a multi-headed weapon, friends, where we all are going to get benefited. And since we will be having the documentation right from the case taking, nobody can say that it is a placebo effect, because we are going to give 80 to 90% consistent results minimum. So nobody can claim that it's a placebo effect. Nobody can claim that it doesn't have a scientific basis, because we will have all the documentation with us. The problem today is that we lack documentation, and hence we are not able to answer to those critics. But when we will be having those documentation, it will help us to put an end to all these critics and allegations. So this is the whole idea about this project, friends. Last 10 minutes are there. If you want to ask any doubts or queries, you may ask now. Medicines will be dispensed from our end, ma'am. Training live session will be there in the evening, 8 o'clock to 8:45. But those people who cannot be online live, for them the offline recording will be automatically available. As far as joining fees is concerned, friends, we are just taking a security deposit of 5,000 rupees from you, and that security deposit will be refunded to you completely without any deductions in case you want to quit this platform. You just intimate us 2 weeks before that you want to leave, your complete amount will be refunded to you. How much time will it take for the training session on a daily basis? 45 minute session, ma'am. It will be 45 minutes. How you will decide which case to refer to which doctor? Those doctors who are online, randomly cases will be distributed to them, so that each and everybody is getting enough cases. We will be setting up a call center in Bangalore. They will help out to ensure that the cases are equally getting distributed. If the patient has total charges of 1 month with consultation, Just tell them that if the patient is asked now, all these things will be explained to you during the training session. What you have to tell the patient, how you have to convince them, each and everything will be told during the training session. Will we get patient daily after? Yes, once you are added into the doctor's panel, minimum 4 cases is something that I can assure you. New cases per day. For payment, hours is not needed. We need cases and we'll get the pay if we work for 2. Yes, correct. It doesn't matter how many hours you are working. It only matters how many cases you are taking. As per the revenue schedule, since November, first week of November, we will start to get. Yes, from the November, not first week, before 10th, you can say. Before 10th of every month, we will be clearing the this thing, payment part. See, in this platform, your earning will directly depend on how much time you are spending in this application, how much time you are coming online. The more number of cases you see, the more will be your revenue. How we will get the patient? As I said, that leave that headache to me, because we are spending near about 25 lakhs on this marketing. So we will completely cover all the major aspects of marketing, so that we are getting enough patients. In case if we can't get this minimum, how much time we can wait for the second senior doctor to respond in acute cases? We are not going to handle through this platform. What has to be done in acute cases, for that also we'll be giving a training for you during the training session. If the patient is already under your chronic treatment and in between that the patient is developing an acute complaint, what has to be done, we will tell you during the training. What link you want, sir? All details I have already mentioned here. What further details you want? As far as response from other doctors is concerned, we will be having a help room. The moment you share your case in the help room that you want help, some of the other doctor will immediately contact you. Training of 45 minutes per day for 2 months. Yes, correct. What are patient's charges? Please answer if possible. See, we have not decided a fixed charge which we will be taking from the patient, because this is not a money making project. It will the how much charge amount we are going to take from the patient from the third month onwards, it will be decided based on the history of the patient, how financially stable the patient is, and if the patient can, to what extent the patient can afford to pay. Accordingly only we will be charging from the patient. Name of our application where training will happen is Homeo Mirror Plus. Is language problem? Doesn't matter. You can consult your patient in your local language, because we are launching this project in over pan India. So that is the reason we have requirements of doctors from all across India, because at pan India level you will be getting, you see, once you are added into the doctors panel, you have to create your profile. In that profile you have to select which language you are fluent in. Accordingly only you will get your patients. Can we use this app from laptop, seeing through small training? Yes, training app is you can access through laptop as well. Homeo Mirror Plus is our app name. So once you have made your security deposit and shared the transaction receipt with us, we will share the further details, how you have to download and how you have to log in, where you will find the live session, where you will find the recordings. All those things we will tell you personally. The new batch will be starting from 5th of this month, friends. So 4th will be the last date to join. For consulting the patients, when you are talking to the patient, you will have to presently use only the mobile. But when you are working it out, you can access it. The video recording you can access through laptop. How to send the payment? The details will be shared in the main group. Yesterday also I had shared it. Today also I will share it. The details. What is the last date of payment? 4th of this month. Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, online transfer, all options we have. It is not a price for registration, ma'am. It is a security deposit of 5,000 rupees, which will be refunded if you are leaving this platform. But we are sure that once you join this platform, you will never leave. Please add me into group. Which group, Seema ma'am? You message me personally on WhatsApp. If you have not been added into WhatsApp group, message me personally. Installation options in the sense, ma'am, can you just make it clear what you're asking? You don't have my number, I'll give my number. To confirm the timing 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., we can log in for seeing patients through mobile. Yeah. See, the application will work only through mobile. And whenever the patient is requesting an appointment with you, you will get a notification that one patient is requesting for an appointment. So you need not be online. You need not be online. You need not be online. If you are getting a message that patient is requesting for an appointment, log into the application, see what time the patient is requesting. If you are free, then confirm the appointment. Security deposit of 5,000, ma'am. Installment option you are saying. If you are paying in installments, then it will be 2,000 into 3 months. Anytime through the when after joining this platform, anytime you feel that you are not getting good knowledge, you are not getting good training, or you are not getting enough patients, you are not getting enough revenue, then you can decide to leave. Once you decide to leave, then you will your money, your security deposit will be completely refunded to you. Follow up of the patient after how many days you have to take, it depends on case. That all those things will be discussed during the training period. कितने दिनों के बाद आपको फॉलो अप लेना है, कैसे लेना है, और फॉलो अप के बाद आपको एप्लीकेशन में क्या क्या अपडेट करना है, all those things will be told to you. Multiple languages, ma'am. The more languages you can speak, the more proficiency you will get. So for example, I can speak Malayalam, I can speak